Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you another brilliant chess game of Midgame from Riga, Michael Tal. Michael Tal is a white and Arlan Stein Arielk is a black. This game was played on a 1982 and if you're asking why it's good to watch this video till end, my answer is simple. Let's watch how Michael Tal is working with his pieces. That's amazing picture and amazing story of Michael Tal. He's every time trying to find the best squares, the best job for his pieces, and that's the reason why he used to be great and why he is great. So let's follow this game till end and let's enjoy another brilliant chess performance of one of the greatest chess attacker of all times. For example, right now, watch white's rook and white's dark squares bishop. Without any doubt, really bad pieces, but give them chance, give them time, and you will see how these two pieces are coming to be winning pieces. Yes, that's a not joke, that's exactly the story of this game and the story of our games. Work with our pieces, improve our worst placed piece, and let's go on and let's play chess. Simple plan, but the best plan. So bishop g2 and short castle make sense, and d3. I think that this move is a good move because the strongest and maybe the most unpleasant black piece or pawn is a pawn on e4, and of course it's good to do something against this pawn. So d3 move, it's okay, and if you remember where is the most important place of our chess games, the answer is the center, so it's good to be strong in the center, and d3 I think is doing a good job for white. So exchange and queen took on d3. Maybe this is a little bit more risky than to take by a pawn, but queen is in a game and we are playing a middle game. Knight d5 tempo and now c3. What do you think? Do you think that white's knight is coming immediately back out of the square d5 somewhere? No, think about your pieces and do your best to find the best squares for your not good pieces, and bishop e3 is exactly the best white's answer here. Before you think about defense, think about attack. And bishop e3 makes sense because you are attacking again one of the most dangerous black piece, and I think bishop on c5 it's a danger piece because looking to f2 and white's king. So makes sense to do something with this unpleasant, unfriendly piece on c5, and black decided to waste a time and black came back to f8. Okay, that's his decision and his move, but now our knight on d5 is under attack and we have to think what to do. We have only two roads left, is to come back and to waste time, right or straight, to not waste the time and to take a knight on f6, of course. Michael Tal is not wasting time and he is taking knight on f6. Why this move is a good move? Because white was able to exchange black's defender. Knight on f6 was king's defender, less defender than a much more powerful attack against the black's king. So if nothing, white was able to exchange black's defender. So rook d1, and now I think that it's good time to watch this rook and follow this rook's moves since now till end, because this rook is going to win this game. And if you like to win my game, feel free and press like or press follow and made my day and stay by me, because I will have for you next time another hopefully interesting chess video. So I hope that you pressed like or press follow and let's watch this game. That's much more interesting than my words about following. So d6 why not? And now bishop d3, another piece improvement. Of course, bishop on e3 was not bad at all, but on d4 is much more stronger, and that's exactly the style of Mikhail Tal. He is trying to find better squares for his pieces, and he was trying every time to improve his not well playing pieces, and bishop d4 is a good move. It's a simple, powerful, and of course is attacking move, because this bishop is going to attack knight, queen, pawn, and of course at the end black's king. So this is a really important white's piece, and I believe that right now this bishop on d4 is the strongest white's piece of all white's pieces. So queen e6, b3, and bishop e7. Do you think that Mikhail Tal mind to exchange this knight on h4? No, I think that Mikhail Tal knows very well that this knight is a bad knight, and he doesn't mind to see his exchange. You know, if black is taking on h4, okay, he is giving white chance to believe in two bishops advantage, and he doesn't mind to see bad pawn formation, because what's most important in our chess games, I believe, that are pieces, and our pieces has to be strong, powerful, and we don't have time to see a bad piece. So f4, good, and now e4. Now center belong to white's army, and only one bad piece is here. I think that a knight on h4, it's not the best piece ever, but let's see what's happened. Still, it's good to follow this rook, because this rook is a winning rook. Now or later you will see how this rook is going inside of black's land and is doing a great job. So c5, okay, why not to save our bishop on d4, bishop a1. Still, this bishop is strong, super strong, and is looking to g7 and black's king, and queen h6. You know, here maybe is a hanging pawn, because the threat, of course, is to take a knight and the pawn, and at the end maybe here is a checkmate threat. So it's a really dangerous this move to white. Not really, because Michal played queen c3 and he's attacking black's king immediately, straight away. He's thinking about attack, not defense, because remember that the best defense is attack, and activity is the most important chess principle at all. So bishop f3 and queen f3. So okay, exchange, and okay, now looks like unfortunately white lost a pawn. So first it's good to play move h3, but watch this rook on d1. This rook is going to d5, g5, and the story of this rook now just began. So okay, h3 and now e5. Exchange and bishop d5. And I'm enjoying this rook, because this rook is doing a great job in the center. You know, it's attacking knight on h5. It's attacking pawn on a c5, and maybe it's going to g5 with attack against the pawn on g7. Very well placed rook, and another reason why I think that is good to remember this game, because Mikhail Tal was not winning just only his name is Mikhail Tal, but he was winning because his pieces are doing great job. So knight g3 and rook g5, another good looking rook. You know, this rook is doing a great job, attacking everything everywhere, and again, just if you remember how this rook was passive, not active on a1, and the different what this rook is doing now, That's a difference between day and night. Rook on g5 is nearly winning rook and attacking everything everywhere. So black has to be careful. Check on e2, why not? And g6. Okay, maybe now black save a pawn, but what do you think about dark squares around black's king? And I think that that's exactly the biggest weakness what Michael Tal is looking for to attack. So this weakness is there, and Michael took a pawn back, why not, h5 and rook e5. Another reason why to see this rook, because this rook is doing this game. This rook is playing this game, and you know, up to me this rook is a great rook and giving us another lecture how to play with pieces, how it's important to be active and to look for the great squares for our maybe not active pieces, and why chess game is game of pieces. So bishop g4, tempo, queen e3, and another really well placed queen, you know, just watch where everywhere should this queen go, and nearly everywhere is doing good job. What a difference between black's queen on h5, h4, sorry, this queen looks like is nearly attacking white's king, but I think that black's queen is lost anyway there and doing a bad job at all. So rook d8 and rook e7, and that's another joke. Rook came from a1 to e7, and of course this is a winning rook doing again and again amazing job attacking everything. f7, b7, 7 rank, black's king is under attack, and wow, good job of white's pieces and great lecture of Michael Tal. So bishop d5 and again beautiful placed another piece. Bishop on d5 is another reason why it's good to follow Tal's games, because it's not a surprise that he was a great attacker, because usually he got stronger pieces than his opponent. Everything is hidden, and the secret is hidden in our pieces. Rook d7, f5 with a threat checkmate on h5, and here is a checkmate, check on h5, and black resign it, because if black is going only one move to g8, it is a checkmate coming from bishop from d5, and that's the reason why black resign it. But you know, it's not a surprise that black resign it, because just watch this, say, 4 white pieces. These 4 white pieces outplayed all black's army, and I think that white deserve to win this game, because white's pieces was stronger, more active, more aggressive, more danger, and much more stronger than black pieces. And that's the reason why Michael Tal won this game, and why I believe that it was good to watch this game and this video till end. If I was right, thank you very much for all likes, follows and comments, and hopefully I'm going to see you soon in our another YouTube chess video. Take care, play chess, and see you soon. Bye bye.